Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Graceful Journey, a place where faith meets inspiration, where hearts are uplifted and souls are refreshed. Whether you are here seeking hope, encouragement, or a deeper connection with God, you've found the right place. This is your sanctuary, a space to journey together toward the abundant life God has prepared for us. Let us start this session with a promise from God. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This verse reminds us that no matter what challenges we face, God has a purpose and a plan for each of us, a future filled with hope. Trusting in His plans, even when the path seems uncertain, is the first step in our graceful journey. Finding strength in challenges. Life can often feel overwhelming. Challenges may weigh us down, and fear can creep into our hearts. But let's be encouraged by Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This verse is God's assurance that we are never alone. He is our strength when we feel weak, our help when we feel lost, and the hand that lifts us when we fall. When challenges come, remember that even in the darkest moments, God is working all things for good. Romans 8:28 tells us, "And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." This doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it does mean that every hardship has a purpose in God's greater plan for our lives. Renewing your mind. The battle for a joyful and fulfilled life often starts in the mind. God encourages us to focus on what is good and life-giving. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Romans 12:2. This verse invites us to rise above negativity and align our thoughts with God's truth. When we focus on His Word, our minds are renewed, and we begin to see life through the lens of His love and grace. Let's make a daily habit of filling our minds with His promises. As Philippians 4:8 encourages us, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." Dwelling on these truths helps us live with peace and purpose, living in God's grace. Grace is God's unmerited favor, a gift we could never earn but are freely given. Ephesians 2:8-9 explains, "For it is by grace you have been saved, through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast." This is the foundation of our faith, knowing that our salvation and worth come from God's grace, not our efforts. Through grace, we are empowered to live boldly and joyfully, free from shame and guilt. As 2 Corinthians 12:9 reminds us, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." In moments when you feel unworthy or weak, remember that God's grace is enough. His strength shines brightest when we rely on Him. Walking in hope and joy. Our journey as Christians is one of hope and joy, even amidst trials. Psalm 30:5 reminds us, "Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." No matter how long the night feels, joy is promised. Hold on to this truth and let it guide your heart through tough seasons. Finally, let's embrace the promise of Nehemiah 8:10. "Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." When joy fills our hearts, we find strength to face life with courage and gratitude. Closing. Thank you for spending this time with me on Graceful Journey. Remember, no matter where you are in life, God is walking with you. His plans for you are good. His grace is sufficient, and His joy is your strength. If this message has touched your heart, share it with someone who may need encouragement today. And remember, your journey is unique, beautiful, and filled with grace. Let's continue walking together, discovering the fullness of life that God has for us. God bless you, and see you next time.